So Bruce is calling. He keeps calling. Steve, have you read the material? Have you read the material? I'm asking everybody. I'm talking to my wife, my friends, my pals. Hey, man, there's this ice cream guy that God spoke to down in Florida. But his material is really good. So I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? What do I do? He doesn't have any money. He's broke. And he keeps saying, come on, man, you got to promote me. But you know, there's always that one thing that sort of tips you one way or the other. Well, something did tip me one way or the other. And you ever heard of Dr. Doolittle? Anyway, maybe a little bit. But you want to see what really tipped me the other way? Check this out.
What really caught my eye was I saw this, at the time I thought just some bug, but it was so, I don't know, almost 3.5 inches tall, and it was on a bush. And I was watching it for a while because it was swaying back and forth, and I just stood here for about 5 minutes watching that thing, and then it got down off of one bush and it climbed up onto another one, and swaying back and forth again. And it reminded me of it when I was a kid, and I used to climb trees with my friends. We'd climb these trees and would swing on these trees and then ride it down. And I was looking at that bug and I'm saying, this thing is playing. You know, I had never watched, taken the time to watch a bug play. So this was a moment that I came in here really to meditate that day. I was struggling with some things. I was trying to figure out how I'm to present the message that I had been given to deliver. And in that moment, I looked at that locust and I said in my mind, and of course I didn't vocalize the words, but I said, I know you can hear me. I know there's no separation in creation. And I said, come over here. And that thing got down off of the bush and it walked all the way over to me and it stood directly on my shoe. And I had never experienced anything like this before. The things on my shoe, and I walked over to where I'm sitting right here now, and as soon as I sat down, it scurries up my leg and stood right here on my knee and looked me right in the eye, and I looked at it, and in that moment I was dumbfounded. I really had no idea what this was about. But I had come in here for answers that day. I had come in here seeking something, and I didn't know really what I was seeking. But I was confused, and so I asked. I said, well, what is this about? I need some clarity. I'm totally lost. So in that moment, this locust kind of does one of these with its front legs, and I had a thought. The thought was, it's going to bite my leg. And in that moment, I was a little bit concerned with having it bite my leg, and I'm asking for guidance and understanding, and what hit me was it was about my releasing my fears. And so I said, okay, I got the message, I understand it. So I picked up a stick, something like this, and put it here, and just like a trained parrot or a bird, it got onto the stick, and I put it down on the ground like this, and it scurried right back up onto my leg again. And I put it here again, I put it down, and it scurries back again. And this happened 3 times. And on the 3rd time, I put it down, and as I was putting it down, I said to it in my mind, I got the message, thank you. And it walked away. And when it walked away, I went in and I had a beautiful meditation. I spent another maybe hour and a half here. I traveled some of the trails in here, and then I found the picnic table, and I just kind of laid out under the shade and enjoyed that moment, and was really communing and connecting with nature. And I had a beautiful meditation that day. What an experience.
Huh? Come on. Come on. You tell me. Is he tutti frutti? Am I losing it? Talking to this guy all the time? I mean, God talking to an ice cream guy? Come on.
I told Steve, I said, listen, I know that people are going to have trouble accepting some of the things I say. I said, I'll take a polygraph. And I'll go on film right now and tell anyone in the world, I'll take a polygraph to state this is this is the way things happen. This is a real experience. This is truth.
Now he's talking to locusts. Now he's talking to insects. But I'm listening to him. So am I right with him? Hey, what are my clients going to think? Hey, Steve, what are you working on now? Oh, you know what I'm working on. It's the ice cream man. He's he's talking to the bugs now. Ooh. I got to think about it. Reputation. Does he do it?
Very good.
Imbecile!
I like that.
Steve, you're making me so
I think that one worked.
very angry. I don't know what I'm going to do if you can't do better than this. You're an imbecile!
Imbecile. Okay.
Chris, you're an imbecile! You think that this would even work? Imbeciles!
Told you, he's just warming up.
I'm surrounded by dunces, imbeciles!